Hello, everybody. My name is The Warm, and welcome to my blind Let's Play of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Now, I'm not specifically sure what this game goes by. If people just say 999 or the Zero Escape series, or I believe the bundle. Well, it's not really a bundle, but this particular game came bundled with the sequel, I believe, and they were called the Nonary games. I don't know much about this series. I have heard about it for quite some time, and recently have been recommended it. Oh, what is this? Let's not do that. I want to go in as blind as possible, and you have to be careful about certain trailers or intros. Sometimes they can reveal things, so I'm gonna err on the side of not getting spoiled, because this is completely blind for me. I do not know anything about what's going on, although I do know there's mystery, there's puzzles, there's, I assume there might be murders, but I'm not entirely sure what the circumstances of them will be. My background in relation to these sorts of things is I've played Umineko, I've played the Ace Attorney series, not all of it. I've played Higurashi. I just recently finished Eye of the Somnium Files, and I've been working my way through the Danganronpa series. So this has been another big one that's kind of been waiting in the wings for me to finally get to it. So I'm excited and nervous because I have a kind of mixed records. I have a mixed record with regard to mystery sort of things, but I'm excited to try. I don't know specifically what sort of mysteries or what we're going to be seeing. Just from the title alone, presumably, no, don't do that, please, and thank you. Presumably, there's going to be 9 characters, and maybe there are 9 rooms or something, and maybe there's a time limit of 9 hours. Something like that. I hope we're not actually timed, because I get nervous if we're on the clock or about something like that. Very simple, sort of rudimentary options here. If I am too loud or too soft, or if the game is too loud or too soft, I would ask you to let me know, just so I'm new to doing Let's Plays. I've done 2 so far, but I'd still say I'd say I'm still a novice with regard to that sort of thing, so I need all the help I can get. So let me know if there's something off. Let me check if I'm recording, by the way. Yes, it looks like I am. So, yes, and I guess I'll play in English. I speak English, and I do not speak Japanese, so... And, going off of that, I would ask for your patience regarding the Japanese names. I probably will mispronounce them, but I'll try my best, and if I get it wrong, you can let me know. So let's start this. I'm excited to see what we get. This one? Yes? Yes. Hey, that's the exact same noise that the saving in Somnium Files sounds like. There are 2 modes of play, novel and adventure. You could say, well, okay. Interesting. I don't know what that means yet. What am I seeing here? A ship. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open. So here's our... Let's see. What is this, calculator? Save, map, stop. Okay. Well, I guess we'll learn what these sorts of things are.
What the?
As they adjusted to the light.
Ow!
Oh, wait. How do I... Why did, Oh, interesting. How do I stop that from continuing? I just clicked. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
His balance lost, and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah, what the hell?
Okay, look at this. I think it said adventure novel. Oh, interesting. I guess I'll do... I think I'm used to this in a lot of the things I've done, so I guess I'll just do that. What is stop? What is that?
A bed?
Yes, a bed.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt. Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it. An earthquake. But it's shaking too fast for that. Anyway.
I must say, I've been lucky enough to never have been in an earthquake, so I wouldn't be able to tell. Look at this kind of 3D render looking room here. I saw the, there's screenshots just on the store page, and it looked like the characters look 2D, so this is kind of interesting.
Am I?
Okay. We saw a ship. Oh, is that a picture of the ship there? We saw a ship, we saw perhaps an explosion, and this gentleman here has woken up, and he doesn't know where he is. I think that presumably we're still on the ship, right?
Wait, it stopped? What's that sound?
I don't know, but I feel really nervous about it. 5.
That's...
Hello.
5? What's this 5 mean? It won't open. What's this? Is this keeping the door shut? Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door! Huh? What the hell is this? A watch?
Uh-oh.
It doesn't look like one.
Oh man, are we in a killing game sort of situation? That's not good.
5. That's the same as the door. What? How do I take this off?
Presumably 5 of 9.
Maybe pushing something on this will work? Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
I wouldn't do that. I'm playing another game at the same time, and coincidentally, the characters in that game also have sort of high-tech wristbands, and bad things happened when trying to mess with it. So I would not mess with it.
No good. This stupid thing won't come off. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me?
I don't know. Can you give me... Okay.
My head.
I saw... there were several images there. I saw a gas mask person.
Huh. This is... Hold on. Am I on a ship?
I think so.
I can't see anything.
Oh, look at this. I was just curious. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Well, the novel mode gives you more stuff. Well, I kind of I think I want more information, so maybe I'll do this mode here. I'm gonna check. I'll just go through this quickly, and then I'll read as we go from there. The stove looked more antique than functional. 3-level bunk, so thin there were a little more blankets. On the side of the room, identical bed, slightly dirty iron door. First thing I noticed was the door with a number roughly emblazoned on it. On the surface in red paint, someone had written 5. Suspicious and utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly, standing in the L-shaped handle, pushed the movement. Didn't matter how much he pushed or shoved, the handle wouldn't move. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader. Junpei knocked down on the door. There was no response. Junpei threw his left fist into the door and stopped. He wasn't really sure what else to say. On his left wrist, there was a bracelet he'd never seen before. The center was a large LCD display. True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what they might mean. All he knew was that they were strange and new, and he wanted it off. Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove the watch, but the other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, nothing. He sighed and flipped the thing back over. There were a number of rivets around the rim of the face. Perhaps he pushed them, but nothing happened. On the watch, there might be dials for adjusting date or time, but on this bracelet, they did nothing. The ring ran from his face, around Junpei's wrist, and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off any time in the near future. Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening, and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode. Pain bloomed, but he did his best to shake it off. He raised his head. It was at that moment that he realized the window. The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from the early 20th century ship. Junpei walked slowly towards the window. He could see nothing beyond it, but thick, impenetrable darkness. Okay. Yeah, let's do novel. I kind of want the additional description.
If only it wasn't so dark outside.
Junpei squinted, trying to see something, anything. It was at that moment.
Huh? What the? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that is very worrisome.
What the hell is going on here?
It's not like there's water or something, right? Oh, okay, yes there is. Okay, we are on a we are on a time limit. A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment Junpei stared at it. Then the window burst and water began to pour into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Junpei yelled and spun around. His feet slipping on the water already coming through the window, he ran for the door.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something!
Well, I've always wanted to do an escape room. Looks like I'll be doing one in a video game. There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. He was now ankle deep on the floor, rising quickly towards his knees.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, I need to find a way out, and fast.
Okay, I know you're panicking, but take some deep breaths, collect yourself, and look. There's a briefcase, you know? We need to observe our surroundings. We need to look for something. Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. Seek a way out, okay. Looks like we're doing the... What is this? Okay, third class cabin. Is this a camera? What do I do? Is it, so this is just the... Here's the door. Not sure what this is. The water's going into... What is this? I guess back? Operations during an escape. During an escape, you are restricted to an area. Your goal. Search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints in the room that will help you escape. Click on a location you find suspicious and you search the room. Use Q and E to move around the room. Okay. Okay, we're in it. We are just in it. It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something. No. Yes. Have to figure this out. About items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Clicking item on the top left of the item screen. Picture frame. Picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Were there, like, options that popped up for a second? It's like the Ace Attorney games where you can look around an object. Okay. Investigate with an item. The item visible in the lower left corner is currently in hand. When you close the item screen, the last selected item will be in hand. If you hold an item while investigating the room, you may trigger a reaction. Try searching items in hand and search for different places. Click the item icon or V to quickly change the items. Bulletin board. Looks like someone put a note on it. Okay. This looks complicated. Arrow going from left to right. Filled in triangle, red triangle, empty red triangle, filled in blue triangle, empty blue triangle. Yeah. So, combine. No. Towel next to a sink. We can't grab that. Okay. Pull touch the bed. Okay. Pipe. No, I doubt that, my friend. I want the briefcase. No dice, it's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything here. Okay. I don't think we have anything for that yet. Got a stove? Yeah. Opens. Screwdriver? Nice. Ooh, okay. Search it. Combine with this and take the picture out. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So let's see. Filled triangle. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. Oh, we need a key. Okay. Is it in the key? Yeah, it is. How about that? Enough for the door. What's it for then? Yeah. Oh, something blue. So maybe not for the briefcase. Oh, the briefcase is kind of... Is that blue? Eh? Nothing. Okay. Oh, I guess it was it. All operation begins to my click on the screen. I need to put something. Well, this one. Okay. We'll move to next number. It was 7, 4, 6, 3. Nope. Hang on. Combine. No. I'm not looking at it upside down, am I? 7, 4, 6, 3. So I'm missing something. Let's keep, oh, look at this. So these are just all the hotkeys. Okay. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking around. Yep, didn't work. Yes. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Okay, let's see here. So this one is 0, 2, 8, 5. 0, 2, 8, 5. 0, 2, 8, 5. And it's blue to red. Oh, what if we... Blue key. What if we just take the blue shapes? 0, 2, 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3. Let's try it. We'll try it both if they don't work. 0, 2, 6, 3. Hey, was that it? Yes. Alright, let's open it up. Oh. A red... What is that, a notebook? It opened. What is this, a file? And this one's empty. Or at least... Or is that just... Huh. House screen. If you find a new information contained, that would be a little response. It does. See this file. Can I can't do that now. Digital root. Let's see here. Complete the digital root with the following steps. First, set all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single digit number, add it. Oh no. For instance, if you have a double digit number, the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single digit answer. That final is... Okay, seeing it written out like this makes more sense. I see. I understand. Got it. Got it. It would be 3, 6, 10, 1 plus 0, 1. Yes. Okay, I got it. Got it. I see, so I just keep adding numbers till I get a single digit number. Looks like there's something like this thing. Notebook, a pen, and a calculator. And a stack of key cards, huh? Blue key card. Oh boy, I'm feeling intimidated. Which was the file screen. Calculator. Press that to open calculator. Calculator comes calculator digital. Oh, they just do it for you, huh? Hang on, let's see. How about that? 9 times 9. It's a whole calculator. That's cool. Huh. Well, I'm kind of glad I won't have to do that in my head. What's flow? Oh, look at this. Oh no. We've got branching paths. Okay. So, where does that leave us? Nothing up top. What am I looking at? Is this a mirror? Oh, red key.
I should probably hold on to this key.
Yes, you should.
Oh, what's up with my face?
I don't know. What is up with your face?
I look like a zombie.
Well, how long have you been asleep for?
Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and...
Well, I think you were ambushed by a gas mask-wearing assailant of some kind.
And...
Oh, I'm glad we can just have a flashback during this
I'm back.
intense scene.
Not like anyone will respond.
Oh, wait, novel. Oh, how do I... Is there a way to have it automatically go to novel? Because sometimes it just goes to adventure. If anyone could tell me a way to make it stay novel, I would appreciate that. Because I wanted to stay on this. Junpei grabbed the key and shoved it into his pocket. He intended to leave immediately, but something stopped him. His reflection stared back at him from the mirror, but he scarcely recognized himself. His confusion was well justified. His face was drawn and pale, and the dark circles under his eyes made him look as though he was nearly dead. Even as he said it, something in his mind opened, and a memory bobbed to the surface. It was the last thing Junpei remembered before waking in this strange room. It was past midnight when he came home. Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened the door to apartment 201. Inside was his apartment, a small one-bedroom affair that ran him about $630 a month. He moved into it when he entered college, and so far, he'd been there for 3 years and 7 months. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. The fluorescent lights on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if waking from a deep slumber.
Man, work was rough today.
Their cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he'd left it. The magazines piled up in the corner, the textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, the jeans and t-shirt he'd worn the day before, then tossed onto the floor. There was one thing that didn't belong, however.
Huh? A breeze.
Uh-oh. Home intruder. That's frightening. The white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the cold wind.
Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open?
Ooh. Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he'd closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
I'm thinking probably not. He closed the window. Then, it happened.
What?
Yeah, I'd probably just collapse from fright at that point. Junpei turned and found himself face to mask with a man dressed all in black. A man? The man wore a deep hood and a bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden.
Who are...
Suddenly, he couldn't finish. Junpei tried to yell, but all he could manage was a strangled croak. Ah, probably the reason for the gas mask.
I can't...
Should have kept the window open. Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs, like a discarded puppet. Too late, he noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object, shaped distressingly like a grenade, sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. The smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into a white haze. He could feel his mind beginning to fade as well, a white haze that was not the smoke, creeping into the edges of his vision.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
You said man, but it's a voice, changer, so could just as well be a woman. A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh, and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on.
You are going to participate in a game.
Ah. Killing game it is, then.
The nonary game.
Nonary game. Nonary? I don't know that word. I didn't Google it before starting.
It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That was the last thing Junpei remembered. The white smoke overpowered him, the masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him...
He ground his teeth in frustration and strained to remember anything about his attacker's figure.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak.
Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen.
You have been chosen. What it might mean? That was beyond him.
What the hell is going on? Why me?
There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
You are going to participate in a game. The nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game. Huh. What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Look, I understand your frustration, Junpei, but we should probably focus on getting out of the room first before, you drown to death. With a yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Okay. Found a red key. It's not gonna be like... Yeah, we can't take the blue one out and put the red one in. So where do we put the... Is this thing something? No. Simple chairs. Light bulb. There's no keyhole here. Well, let's try them. And... Huh? It's not working. Why? Dang it. Do I need some other cars to get this to work? Shit, I need to find more cards now. The red cards, I bet. But where? Where are the cards? Where, oh where? Inside. Oh, oh. Here we go. Okay. So. Okay. No, go back. I need to... No, here we go. Okay. So... 7, 4, 8, 5. 7, 4, 8, 5, 7, 4, 8, 5, 7, 4, 8, 5, 7, 4, 8, 5. 7, 7, 4, 8... Oh, crap. Oops. 7, 4, 8, 5. Yes, I unlocked it. It's opening. Stack of red cards. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Well, I have that now. Not again, there aren't any more cards here. Slide the cards and give me the digital root of 5 through the card reader. Instructions. Click 3 cards to select them. The digital root of this will then be displayed. The reset will do after you select them. So we want to get 5. Oh crap! And we need 3, right? Preemptive warning, my simple math skills are not that great, so I'll need to think. Oh wait, don't I have a calculator? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. I got it, I understand. Perhaps this is cowardly, or, no, that's not it. Or foolish. Six, 7, 1. Oh, it just does it automatically. Okay. Hey, we got it. Alright, I think this is gonna work. There we go. That's a new noise. Huh. Did it just unlock? Well, that light was red, now it's blue. No doubt about it. You're not keeping me in here now. Time to go. Okay. Yeah. found it. I found it. Good work, me.
Whoa!
Okay. Good one. Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room into the opposing wall.
Ow!
Close the door. The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine, and he only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall. Oof.
My head. Wait, is it over? Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
I feel it's a bit early to feel relief. Well, feel some relief, but don't drop your guard yet. Junpei struggled to his feet in the still rushing water.
Well, better than drowning, I guess.
This looks like still like a potential drowning situation, Junpei.
Am I in a hallway?
The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It flowed quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs.
Oh.
Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of this short staircase...
A door. Another door. Damn this water. Let me go.
Junpei leapt up the stairs, straight for the door.
Yes, it opened.
The door burst open, and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What the hell?
His voice trailed off, and all he could do was stare. A polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s.
This is the inside of a ship?
Certainly... Well... Yeah, I'm kind of as at a loss as you are. And Junpei couldn't help but wonder...
Well...
The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that, yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved toward the stairs.
That's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell? A
Ooh,
wave?
yeah.
Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran toward the tremendous staircase in front of him.
C-deck!
E-deck.
B-deck! Hurry! Hurry!
As he ran, he glanced quickly up at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A-deck's next!
He took the stairs 2 at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead.
What?
Oh. Hey guys. Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye.
People!
He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him. And on the right side, 3 more.
A lot of people.
All told, there were 7 of them. We're missing one. It looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs. They'd stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. He'd done the same, of course, and now they stood there, staring at one another. Junpei didn't move. One foot placed awkwardly on the next step, in the middle of the stride. Who were these people? This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again.
I guess it's another one of us now.
A dancer?
The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious jewelry little more.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a belly dancer? With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and toward the doors behind him.
Okay then.
The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman.
Silver hair?
Huh?
Silver. The first person to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. And what was her? Just dancer, I see. Threw a quick glance at Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering.
One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and as he came close enough as he passed for Junpei to see wisps of gray hair and wisps of gray in his hair, his composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and a high voice.
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
Well, guys, I don't know what's up there, but down here, we've got a bit of a situation. Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone of his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble and dignified, somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
That's 9 of us then.
9. So you guys have seen another.
All of the cards are in hand.
What does that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with pink hair rushed past him.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
He turned just in time to see 2 more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest, and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him, and the other was a veritable mountain of a man. He's coming up with nicknames on the fly, I see. The scrawny one scuttled past Junpei as though he were running from something.
What was that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him?
No one has explained it to me yet.
The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Why? What's happening above? Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way. Thrown off balance by the man in recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other 7 had been running
Hey
toward.
man, that was dangerous!
Huh?
There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set into the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy, and each had handles jutting from them. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. Door on the right.
4? And this one says 5.
They're the same.
The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling to
The
himself.
room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh?
With an arched eyebrow, the lion looked over at Silver.
My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
It was as though the floodgates had been opened. They all began to talk at once.
Me too!
Oh, so they all just started running, huh? Following each other? And now we're getting into the, talk? How long have I been going, by the way? Okay, I can go a little more.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
It soon became clear that each one of them had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. They'd all ended up in the same room. Almost as though they'd been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver... Well, why couldn't you what? Explain it to me. What did we... Like, I know I know one reason we should hurry. It's because we appear to be on a sinking ship. But why are you hurrying?
Open! Damn it!
He grabbed a hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. Guys, I mean, if you all solved a puzzle, you should realize we'll probably have to do that again here. However...
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Out of my way!
Mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. His path cleared, he took a few steps back, and then threw himself at the door. Once, twice, thrice, twice, 4 times. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. The mountain threw himself at the door again.
Body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way.
Junpei toward door 4. Next to the door, on the wall, was a small box. Vacant.
Just like the device next to the door in that room earlier. So that means this door is probably locked too. But still...
He had to check. Junpei grabbed a handle and threw all his weight onto it. It was as locked as tight as the door next to it as he did.
Damn it!
Junpei punched the door. It did not respond.
Are there any other doors?
He'd barely finished the thought when the sea deck plate he'd passed on his way up sprang unbidden to his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. He turned and ran back down toward the stairs. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. 9. It was a girl. She looked to be about the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met this girl before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly toward her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner as he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. The quake caught the girl unprepared and she fell.
Watch out!
Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought. Oh. It's like that. It's like the Japanese animes. Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment, that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy. 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 Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. Childhood friend, huh? Okay. But what was she doing on the ship? Well, presumably... Well, I need to cut him some slack, considering he's in this strange, life-altering situation and has been panicking, and the adrenaline's still pumping. But I think we can probably guess that we've all had something similar happen to us. We appear to have all been kidnapped and have been confined on this ship for whatever reason. Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth on her face. Feelings he'd thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment, well, I guess they said the sound of the water faded, right? So I guess we're safe for now?
What?
What's that voice?
Wait, no. Speak correct life code here. They hurriedly untangled themselves from one another and struggled to their feet. Their 7 companions had heard the voice as well, and many of their faces had gone pale. They looked around frantically, desperate to locate the source of the voice. At last they found it, a speaker set in the ceiling. 0. So is it 9 people and then 0? The voice was harsh, obscured occasionally by the crackle of static.
This is...
Junpei recognized it. How could he have forgotten it?
That guy in the gas mask! Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Really? Some of them are familiar with it, huh?
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
The voice continued, implacable.
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Silver reached into his pocket and pulled out a small slip of paper. The rest of them reached into their own pockets and pulled out similar slips of paper.
Hey, I got one too.
We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening the numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all those who enter must contribute. The purpose of the game is simple: leave the ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. Fascinating. Very fascinating. He followed suit, dug into the pocket of his pants. He felt the telltale crumple of the paper, slightly damp from his earlier ordeal.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
Hey, I can read just fine, thank you. His regrets had been delivered to Junpei, who, after a short moment of surprise, did as he had been asked.
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
What happens if we do more than that? Is this going to be like a Danganronpa scenario with the rules, or what?
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute.
Contribute to what?
So this thing on my arm is a bracelet.
He glanced around. It looked like everyone else had one as well, and had come to much the same conclusion.
The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
There's one last thing I must tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship is the goal of Unable 14, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic, crashed into our world.
And what? Is this a... Did you make a new Titanic? Who are you, Zero? That you can do such a thing? Oh. The voice finished, and the speaker went silent.
I hear a bell.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
Everyone had their eyes on the antique clock embedded in the wall. The sound of the 9th bell faded away. The 10th never came.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m.
So we have until 6 a.m.?
I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier. It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Speaker went silent and did not speak again.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
Let me see. Alright, I've gone for about an hour. That's kind of where I'm comfortable with going. At a time I'm comfortable going. This has been a lot, and I am both fascinated and somewhat intimidated. Certainly, I've done mysteries before, but this game appears to have, or visual novel, appears to have a lot more like actual puzzles and math and kind of almost not kind of, it's point and click, you know, where you gotta find objects and combine objects and all that sort of stuff. So and I'm not sure how good I am at that, so I'm a bit nervous. I'm having a premonition of myself getting stuck on a thing for half an hour, but hopefully I can make, you know, good progress each time. Let's hope. Cross our fingers. I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna start to take notes because this was a lot. When I come back, I'll summarize everything that's happened, and we'll continue. So let's pick a safe. Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't really understand the screen before. I guess. Sure. Interesting. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. Very interesting. I like the atmosphere so far. Next time, I assume we're going to be meeting all our characters, so we'll see how much I can get invested in them. But nothing looks bad thus far. So yeah, I'm nervous, but overall, I think I'm excited. So thanks for joining me on this adventure, if you choose to do so. Otherwise, well, if you are or aren't, I hope you're doing well regardless. So hope to see you next time.